This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. I did forget to mention that in this pack I did receive a free gift. We got more art cards, which I shall present for your viewing pleasure now. They're just 3 pictures of 3 different variants of the Dodge Charger, in fact. So yeah, they're quite nice. They're pictures. I shall probably not put them anywhere, but you never know, I might. But yeah, they're quite nice, and as a free gift, they're always appreciated. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 8 of building the Fast and Furious legendary Dodge Charger RT. So, this kit from Fanhome, we're starting repeating ourselves now, which you're going to do, because there's, we're doing wheels, and there's 4 of them. We've done one already, so this is the next wheel to make the other front wheel. But before we get into the build itself, we have a look at the magazine, as ever. Welcome to Los Angeles. LA, obviously, I believe it is where the films were filmed and set. Yeah, it was a perfect setting for the Fast and Furious films. Obviously, there are some. One's in London and one's in Dubai. But yeah, it's the home of Dom. So, yeah, quite nice. It features in lots of films. Obviously, you'll probably recognise different bits and areas from different things. But yeah, cool. An attraction inspired by the world of Fast and Furious. Don't know about that, but yeah, there we go. The Dodge Viper. That's good. That's a nicer looking car. I'm not that I'd like to build one instead of one of these, but that looks sleeker. I don't know, the curvy, the bends and everything just looks better to me than the sort of old style. But there we go. Right, so we are building the front right brake and suspension. This is, as far as I can tell, the same parts as we had before, but not the entire wheel and everything building on this one. So let's get on with the build, and then we'll have a look at the last bit of the magazine. So first of all, with 8.1, we are putting the brake and the brake disc together, same as we did before. That's going on the back of that. 2 little notches to fit in the 2 little grooves. They've got to go the right way round, and I got it the right way round. Hey, he says, not having it the right way round. I don't know. Are they the same size? Are they different sizes? Yeah, that one fits in there. And that one fits in there. So yes, there we go. That's that together there. Now we're putting the wheel hub on, which is this little metal doodad there, isn't it? That's going, where are we going? That's that way round. So this is this way around. We're using 2 CM screws to put that in place. Is it that bit? Yeah, it's got to be that bit, isn't it? There's no screw holes in the side of that. Oh, they're on that side. Okay. Does look a little bit different to the picture, but I'm sure it's okay. Got a little nodge coming out of there. Little block, which is obviously going to go in there. And then the 2 screw holes should be visible through those 2 holes. That they are indeed. Yet I can see the 2 screws through there. So let's get the CM screws out for that. You'll notice once again I'm not using my fluffy mat because it's all non-fluffy stuff, non-shiny things, and nothing to worry about with there. So I don't need to worry about it basically. So we'll get one in there. Is that in? Yep, it seems to be. Get the other one in the other side to make sure that's there. Make sure it all lines up and is seated home properly. And then go back and tighten them up. join the two parts together, as it says. Right, 8.3. Insert. It's got a little bit of wobble to that. I think that wasn't quite located down. That feels better. It's got a little bit more to turn. It has. There we go. Yeah, that's better in there. Right, okay. We are putting that to one side. We're using this and this, getting it the correct way round. That's going through there. That's got to locate in there again. And we are once again using 2 more CM screws. There's quite a lot of these CM screws, so let me get most of them out. I'll leave one in the packet and leave the packet just beside it, so even I can't get confused as to which one is which. So we're putting in 2 screw holes into this through the top 2 holes by the looks of that. So yeah, that's definitely going in there. One more. That will go in there. Now definitely make sure that this is located in the little notch this time. Tighten that down like that. And on there as well. So that's now nice and secure. Yep. Then we're going to put the 2 together. So that's going in there, that's going in there. That's coming through there. Yep. Make sure the pieces are facing the same way. They are indeed. And that's how that one looks. Nice. Right, then we get the caliper over the assembled brake disc, fix it in place with 2 CM screws. Right, so this is going, that's been turned round. So that's that way round. 2 screw holes there and there. And that's going on there like that. Seems to work. Let's get a CM screw. Line that up. Get that in there. Going into a hole, so that's probably about the right place. And then the second one will go into there. Now a lot of this is metal. There are a couple of plastic parts, but mainly metal for this. So it's got a nice satisfying weight to it. That's in there. Tighten that down now. Okay, cool. That's that. Right, 8.6. Attach the shock absorber cylinder to the inside of that, just like it did last time. That goes through there, and we attach that with an EM screw, which is one of these with the big washer on it. Get that picked up. That on there. This is the bit that's a little bit tricky because you want to make sure you're supporting the bracket at the back, not the big plate, which you feel like you want to support because it's the big plate, but you don't need to. So that's going in there. This is the bit that was particularly tight last time, so you do need to make sure you get it properly tightened up. So what I'm going to do, this is bayoneted, so when it's not in there it will rotate, but when it's actually happily locked in place it won't. So I can probably hold it like that so it can't move anywhere, and that gives me a stronger base to screw into without trying to hold it with my fingers. By supporting the large part here, I can stop it rotating and get it properly tightened up in there. It's quite a long way down. So that's now in there. It's got some movement because the shape piece, but it's not loose. Movement isn't the same as being loose, so that's okay. I'm happy with how that's gone in there. Let me turn on to what I believe is the final page of instructions. Indeed, yeah, where we're getting all this bit together. So this is going into there. Let's get it the same way around as the picture there. That's that way round, and these FM screws are holding that in place. Get 2 of those out, leaves 1 spare. We're not using a CM, so I'll put that other CM back in there. This obviously gives us 2 spares on these because we use quite a few. So that's going in there. Right, so this is the other tricky bit because you've got to get the screw into there, going through here first. So let's go through there, which isn't a threaded hole, and then line that up on the inside, and somehow manage to get that in there. So once again, just tighten it a little bit just to get it so it doesn't fall off, so it doesn't hold, so it holds in place. Then worry about getting the other side lined up, which is a bit like that. No, that's missed it. Missed it completely. In there, where's the hole? Oh, the hole's there. So I was a little bit too deep in. It's got to be about there. So there we go. Does that feel better? No, that feels about the same actually. Alright, let's try that one more time before I give up and do it off camera. Let's push that screw back out. Otherwise it's definitely not going to go in there. Right. That lined up in there. That should be it. That should be the right place. There we go. Yeah, that feels better. So that's now in there. Let's go back, tighten up the other side. Yeah, that's better. So tighten that down nice and secure. Again, being the suspension, it's going to have quite a lot of weight going through it, so you do need to make sure these are properly tensioned. That's in there. So that moves around as that should. That's that. Then we need to bring it all together. Where's that going through there? Through the GM screw. We'll hold that in place. So this is going through there. That's going through the middle of those. And a GM screw is holding it all together. So let's get one of those out. Like that. This will go from that side. I believe, yeah, that's not threaded that side, so we'll go through there, but we need to make sure I get this the right way up as well. It's going that way around. Okay, although I think this will probably rotate anyway, so let's get that located there. Through there, that should go through fairly easily through both bits, I think. Unless it does screw into the middle bit. I don't think it screws into the middle bit. That wouldn't work properly. But screwing it will help it find its way. It'll move the bits a little bit one way or the other, just so you can get everything lined up. And it will also strip some of the paint off, which is sort of making it a little bit too thick. There we go. You can see where that is now. That needs to be in a little bit further. Can I see through that? I can't actually. Feels like that's not going all the way down. Let's turn it round just in case it makes a difference. Looks about the same to me from here. So let's try it again. That feels like that's doing something this time. Yeah, there we go. Make sure it lines up now. I can see, hopefully you can see that screw is not straight. It's coming at an angle like that, not quite like that, but it needs to be like that. So that's not quite right. So I can't just tighten that up and keep going because it won't work properly. It won't find the hole the other side. So let's take that out. Let's push that in a little bit further. Try and get it lined up a little bit better. That's a little bit better, but it's not quite right. Come back out again. Try it one more time. No, still not happy with that. That needs a little bit more finessing. So I shall do that off camera and make sure that's in there and as it should be. But that is almost how it shows on the picture. So that's what we're aiming for, but I'll tweak that and make that fit properly before I give up for the night. But let's have a look and see. The world of dragsters is the talking point in the tuning. They're definitely tuned. They go very, very quick over a very short distance, but that's all good fun. I don't know who that is. That's Don Garlitz. Don Garlitz. Since the 1950s, one of the great pioneers of drag racing. Cool. Fastest truck in the world. It's not really a truck anymore, is it? When can you stop calling it a truck? It's a rocket. It just happens to have the front of a truck on the front of it. But yeah. Right, that's that. That was issue number 8. Stick around for issue number 9, which will be coming along shortly, interspersed with some other part works that I'm doing. So I shall see you in a few days for the rest of this. Have fun. If you're enjoying the build, let me know in the comments. If you're not enjoying the build, let me know in the comments. And either way, I shall see you soon for the next part. Thanks for watching. Bye.